The leaders of 4 major European countries visiting Kyiv on Saturday, pushing for Moscow to agree to a 30-day ceasefire and launch peace talks aimed at ending the 3-year war between Russia and Ukraine. Here's ABC's Lama Hassan with the details.
In a show of unity, leaders from 4 major European countries threatened to increase pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin if he does not accept an unconditional 30-day ceasefire.
All of us have now to back this unconditional ceasefire for 30 days and increase pressure on Russia.
The leaders from France, the UK, Germany and Poland traveled to Ukraine together for the first time on Saturday.
It is for Russia, it's for Putin to come to the table for a 30-day unconditional ceasefire. And there must be clear sanctions if he fails to do so. There is real unity on that.
The 4 leaders say the proposal was supported by President Trump, whom they briefed over the phone.
It is therefore essential that we keep the United States on board and convince President Trump. Ukraine is not the problem. It is extremely constructive. It is Russia that does not move unless we increase pressure.
Their demands for a ceasefire announced in a joint press conference with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who said the show of support from Europe sends a very important signal that no one is afraid of intimidation from Russia. ABC's Martha Raddatz spoke exclusively with Russian Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov. He says before Moscow agrees to any ceasefire, weapons shipments to Ukraine from the US and Europe have to stop.
Otherwise, it will be an advantage for Ukraine. Ukraine will continue their total mobilization, bringing new troops to frontline. Ukraine will use this period to train new military personnel and to give a rest to their existing ones.
President Trump has pressured both sides to quickly come to an agreement to end the war. And while Zelensky has agreed to the American plan for a 30-day halt to hostilities, Russia has not. Instead, continuing its attacks against Ukraine. Lama Hassan, ABC News, London.